one hack that I really love for whenever you are in procrastination mode, because yes, I'm sure that a lot of gurus say, oh, procrastination, no, and I never procrastinate. Fine, well, good for them. Most of us, most of humans, we get in some procrastination mode at some point in our lives, several times per year, in my case, I would say. And but I try to do things to stop me from procrastination. And because the problem is not to, the goal is not to not have desires of procrastination, is to have techniques to avoid procrastination from happening, because the desire of not doing it is going to happen. So the technique that I love is called the 2-minute technique. I don't know who it came from. And I actually like to turn it into 5-minute technique. 2 minutes is too risky. So what you're supposed to do is that whenever you have to do some project, let's say you have to write a sales page for your website, or you need to read some document or whatever, you say, okay, I don't want to do it, but I'll just do it for 2 minutes. I'll just do 2 minutes. Again, I insist, I think that 5 minutes is way safer. 2 minutes is too risky, too close to be able to say, I'm not going to keep doing it, because you are not yet in action mode, or at least for me. So I commit myself to 5 minutes, and then if after those 5 minutes I really, really can't do it, okay, maybe it's not the right moment. But often what happens, and I would say more than half the times what happens, is that I say, okay, I'm going to keep going, and I keep going for another 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, sometimes several hours, sometimes I finish the project. So it is a good technique to get started and then just keep going. And this is the same, kind of similar to the same technique I used to start doing more exercise, because my friends that know me since I was little, they know I've never been an athlete. And I always struggled with exercising, but in the last several years, that changed. And in part is for my trainer, and another part is because previously to my trainer, I started creating the habit little by little, and it was with a similar technique that I'll talk about in another episode. And with that, my friends, I'll see you in the next episode of the Diary of a Digital Entrepreneur.